All right, so why don't you go ahead and tell us your name,
My name's Darryl Pope.
and why don't you tell us what accomplishments you've had as both as a wrestler for Cal State Bakersfield and as a coach, because I know you've done both.
I wrestled for Coach Kerr at San Jose State University for 2 years, and then I transferred in 1984, transferred to Cal State Bakersfield and wrestled for Coach Kerr. I was a two-time NCAA Division II national champion. In '87, I was voted the most outstanding wrestler of the tournament and received the Most Falls Award. And at that time, we were a Division II school, and we could go on and compete in the Division I national championships. And I was a three-time NCAA Division I All-American, placed 5th, 6th, and then my senior year I was 44-0, lost the last match of my career, and was second in the country in 1987. Came back and was a coach in 1991. I was a coach. I was the main assistant coach for 5 years, and my last year of coaching was 1996. We won the Pac-10 championships. We put 7 guys in the finals. We had 4 champions. We set a record Pac-10 for the most points scored, 155. And then we went on and took 3rd in the country, Division I national championships. We took 3rd place behind Iowa and Iowa State, and then Cal State Bakersfield. And that was my last year of coaching officially because they eliminated the position, the assistant wrestling position, and used those funds to hire a women's soccer coach. They were battling some Title IX gender equity issues. So I lost my job and I went into education. Stayed on as a volunteer for a number of years and worked out with an individual named Stephen Neal, who was a 4-time All-American, 2-time national champ, U.S. Open national champ, Pan American Games champ, World Team Trials champ, and a world champion in 1999.
Okay, well, that said, I think it's safe to say you've got a long history with the school and wrestling in general. So what are your thoughts on the program being cut?
I think it's a shame. I think it's an absolute shame. I feel like I've suffered the death of a family member. I put over 20 years into this program and with individuals and student athletes, and for me it's very simple. My dad is he's 70 years old today, or not today, but this year he turned 70 years old. He drives a dirt dump truck, and he works 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, in order to make enough money to put food on his table because he can't afford to retire and live off of Social Security. He was an alcoholic for most of his life. He's a chain smoker. But as a boy, my dad was my hero. Most people look at their dad as their hero, and I wanted to be just like my dad when I grew up. But fortunately for me, there was a sport called wrestling that I got involved in, and it opened up a plethora of educational opportunities for me and exposed me to some wonderful, influential coaches and teachers and educators. And so today I have a good job with good benefits, able to take care of my wife, my family, and I'm thankful that I don't have to get up and get in a dirt dump truck at 70 years old, making minimum wage 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, just to put food on my table. I'm thankful I don't have to go through that kind of pain because wrestling provided all those opportunities. So for me, when you say wrestling has been dropped, I'm wondering now how many Darryl Popes out there, how many Darryl Popes out there now are going to end up driving that dirt dump truck when they're 70 years old because of the opportunity that's no longer available to them.
All right, thank you very much.